If you're wondering what that noise is, my dogs are currently eating food. What's up everybody, my name is Griff, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another Wednesday. Speaking of Wednesday, sorry about last week. I know that I didn't post a video. That's because the video that I had made for Wednesday I didn't like. So I haven't even edited that video, I haven't touched it, I haven't done anything with it because I didn't like it. But if you want it, if you want to see that video, then go ahead and comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Twitter at GriffAlexander17, and send me a tweet saying that you want to see the video. If I get enough people that say that they want to see the video, I'll post the video. Speaking of the Wednesday, another reason why I didn't, record another one is because I went to Oklahoma. And I had the worst weekend I've ever had in Oklahoma. It was just horrible. So, me and my family, we go to Oklahoma every year for a Taekwondo tournament. If you don't know what a Taekwondo tournament is, Taekwondo is a Korean martial arts that mainly uses kicks rather than hands, punches. But it is a martial arts that I have taken since I was 5 years old. So one of the grandmasters hosts this tournament every year in the same place, in the same area, always recommends the same hotel, and we go every year just to show respect because the grandmaster and my instructor, they were close friends at one point. They're pretty close, so we go out of respect for him, for this grandmaster. I'm not going to say any names because the tournament was bad, the hotel was bad, but there were some good points. Like, we went to the mall, we went shopping, we did a whole bunch of fun stuff there. It was just the actual hotel and the tournament itself were just horrible. So we'll start off with the hotel. We get to this hotel that we've gone to every year. It's always pretty crappy, but this year especially, it was just awful. Nothing was done right. Nothing was done the same. Apparently the hotel had gotten a new management, like the name was changed. I don't even remember the name. I don't even know. It was just awful. But the name got changed, management got changed, the way they did things got changed. So the first thing that we do when we get there is we get our room key. Okay, everything's fine. The first thing that we notice when we walk into the hotel itself is that it's burning hot. And it's August. So right then and there, we should have known this is not gonna be a good night at all. Also, another thing that we noticed is that we were the only cars there. No wonder they didn't have air conditioning, because they wanted to save energy. So when we get our hotel key, we go to our room. If you're wondering what that noise is, my dogs are currently eating food. So yeah, they're gonna be making noises throughout this video, and I'm sorry. Can you stop? Okay, so we go to the hotel room, we open the door, and the first thing that we notice, that my mom notices, is that the beds aren't made and there's trash everywhere. Like, this room was not clean. Hadn't been touched by the mates at all. So we're like, oh no. No. So we go back, we get another room, and we go across the hall. And, this room is clean, this room is fine. At first glance, we walk in and we notice that it is also burning hot. We go to the AC unit, we notice that it's unplugged. We notice that, we have to turn it on ourselves. We have to plug it up and turn it on ourselves. So we do that, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait. It's burning hot. I'm sitting there sweating, just, by playing on my phone. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing I'm just laying there and I'm like drenched in sweat, which is really gross. So we call our friends that are across the hall that we originally came up there with, and you know, their room was the same way, but their AC unit, you know, it cooled the room quick. Their room was fine, ours wasn't. We were sitting there in the heat. So we go back, we get another hotel room key. This is now the third room that we've been in this one hotel. Just think about that for a minute. We switched rooms twice into 3 different hotel rooms. And the third room, I guess to use a lucky number, we got it right. Air conditioner worked. You know, it cooled the... That one was also off, but it cooled the room fairly quickly. It was fine. So around 12 o'clock, midnight that night, my mom, my Taekwondo instructor, the main honcho, and his wife. Well, our families were the only ones there, so it's me, my mom, him, her, and then their daughter, which I've known all 3 of them since I was about 5 years old. We've been friends for a very long time. It was cool. It was great. You know, they're like my second family. So all 3 parents, they go and they, you know, go hotel shopping, hotel looking, and they come across this really nice looking hotel. So we can't do anything tonight, or that night, but you know, the next day we're like, okay, pack up your, we're gonna go to this hotel. I said, cool, great, love it. That morning I realized, okay, this one was my fault. That morning I realized that I had left my hair gel at home. Yeah, this hair I didn't have. I didn't have it. Yeah, this hair I didn't have. Didn't have any gel for it. Luckily though, we always go to Target to get, you know, things that we may need while we're there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get me some hair gel. So I got some hair gel that was like kind of the same as what I use. It's like a paste thing. I use like this paste thing that, you know, really lets me play around with my hair whenever I want to. Pretty much keeps the hair in, you know, in shape and everything. That looks horrible. Okay. So, and it was a product that I had used before, and I liked it. I used it a lot before I used the stuff that I'm using now. So I had no issues with using it. I had no problems with it at all. Stop it! They're trying to play fight while I'm recording a video. That's so thoughtful. Thank you so much for that. No, stop it. Stop it. No, no. Where was I? Oh. So I got the hair gel. I didn't use it that day because, you know, we weren't really going anywhere that I could, you know, use it and it be effective. Well, kind of sort of, but I didn't have a place to, like, you know, wash my hands after I used it. So I didn't touch it. I didn't use it at all. My hair was a mess. It was awful. I hated it. But yeah, we went to the mall. We went shopping all day. We went to the Cheesecake Factory. It was really good. I think just what I ordered just wasn't, you know, what I liked, which is fine, but I had the cheesecake and it was, oh. If you don't know me, I am in love with cheesecake, and going to the Cheesecake Factory has always been a goal for me, a dream for me, almost. So, that I loved so much. Cheesecake was good. I loved it. Back on topic. So, you know, it's now Friday, and we're just having a fun day. Nothing's really happening, you know. The bed at the first hotel was awful, like, barely slept, just was not comfortable. But that's my problem with most hotels. Like, I can't get comfortable in a hotel bed because they're so stiff. It's just, I can't do it. So we get to this new hotel. It's a Super 8 motel, but it's a really nice hotel. They have a great pool. I went swimming in it with some of my friends, you know. Overall, the rooms were super nice. You know, we stayed an extra night and everything. So Friday, just a chill day. Nothing to really do or happen tournament-wise. But then the next day is the tournament. This is when things just escalate. So, rules in Taekwondo is, you know, obviously you want to be fair. You know, everybody that was competing were children. There was one adult, and then I think the oldest one that wasn't an adult was like 15 or 16. Like, these were children, these were kids, you know, kids that I teach. Yes, I help teach these kids all the time. So we get to the tournament, you know, overall things are fine, things are okay, you know, we don't notice anything, you know, every year it's kind of biased towards the home team, like, home team always wins, home team always gets first place, but they're so subtle about it that you can't really say anything, and, you know, our head instructor, he knows that, he's okay with it, he's just like, okay, whatever, there's nothing you can do, it's whatever. But this year, it was just so blatant. Like, one of our kids, everybody in the ring, I will be honest, I personally didn't see it. I was, you know, I think he went during another one of our students, form, so I didn't get to see his form. I was all the way in the bleachers. I didn't get to coach this year because they did coaching different, which was really weird because I've been able to coach every year since I was able to. So it was just bizarre that they would tell me, no, you can't coach. But, you know, I was fine with it. It was okay. I got to stay in the bleachers for once in, you know, 5 years or so. You know, our student did the best form in that ring, and it was obvious. Like, everybody had said so. Like, even the people that he went up against were like, dude, you should have gotten first place. You should have gotten first place. What they did was they gave first place to a girl who literally stumbled during her form and then giggled. Loudly, apparently. And, you know, it was just blatant. It was obvious. There was no reason to give her first place, but they did it anyways. I assume because of the school she's from. I think that was the only, other than that, I think that was the only thing wrong with the forms. Sparring, however, is a different story. There's a lot of rules involved with sparring. You can't hold on to the other person. You can't grab them. Can't grab their foot. You know, hold it there. You can't, you know, like push with your hands. You can't do that. And you can't really punch to the face at all, but you can punch to like the chest area. There was this one team that no matter what, the coach was like, you know, super hype and like just got super energetic out of nowhere whenever his student was like winning and, you know, hurting the other child to the point where that child was crying. Like, and that happens a lot. That happens quite frequently, but you know, usually the refs do something to stop it. But this time they didn't, which really kind of pissed me off because I've been going to this tournament for a long time. It's a great tournament for kids who are starting out or who, you know, aren't used to the tournament area of Taekwondo. That's where we always go. That's where we always, you know, train our students to get used to tournament and everything. Because it's, you know, a small tournament. It's easy. It's nothing really to it. There's not a big crowd. But this one school, they like, just everything they did was just wrong and like unsporting whatsoever. In every sense of the word even. But they, you know, nothing happened to them. Like, the refs didn't call the match, the refs didn't do anything about it, the refs didn't care almost, it seemed like. And, you know, I've seen a lot of these refs before. I've recognized so many of these refs, I was like, why aren't you doing anything? Like, I know you could stop this, I know you've done it before, why aren't you stopping this match? And the main reason is probably because of the Grandmaster that, you know, hosted the tournament. But, you know, these people we had never seen before. They weren't there for forms. They showed up just for sparring. So, you know, there were punches, there were kicks, there were throws, there were like holds. And anything that happened to his student, you know, the guy from this team, the coach from this team, he would get so pissed off about it, he would like walk onto the mat, which is unacceptable under any circumstances. He would throw a big old hissy fit. He would, you know, he was basically teaching these kids that this kind of behavior is okay, and it's not. It's not okay, it's not right, you know, be fair at least, but no, nobody was fair. Nobody was running this tournament right. Everything was blatant, nothing was stopped, nothing was done. I keep reiterating that. Nothing was done to stop this. So I was pissed off, I was frustrated, my head was pounding at this point. They had so many kids that he was just at every ring and you saw everything that he did. And at one point he was even yelling at the Grandmaster that hosted this tournament. Like, in his face, don't know what he said. I don't know what he said, I couldn't hear him, it was so loud in there, but it was just awful. And every time, like, another thing, every time, like, when this team had, you know, was in a match and the other person got hurt in any sort of way, or like they were showing pain, parents in the, you know, in the audience, they went wild. Like, they were yelling, they were hooting, they were hollering, like they were getting hyped because the other kid was getting hurt. And that has never been done in a Taekwondo tournament ever that I have seen. So, you know, for them to do this was completely not okay. It was not Taekwondo regulated okay. It was but yeah, and you know, I was talking to some of the people around me and I was like, dude, these guys should, we all agreed, like, these guys should be in like MMA or something. That's how they were fighting, that's how they were, you know, acting. They didn't belong in Taekwondo at all. And we got to the car, we were talking with our instructor, and our head instructor, and he was like, he even said that this tournament was just awful. And he's never said that before, because out of respect and because he knows, like, what can you do? They're his students. They're the Grandmaster students. They're gonna win. Obviously, it's his tournament. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. But this one, he was like, that was just horrible. That was the worst experience ever. It was just awful. So I honestly don't think that we're gonna go back, but if we do, another story time, hopefully. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, also make sure you click that bell icon to turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I make a video. Also, follow me on Twitter. My name will be in the description, or, you know, right here. You know, follow me at GriffAlexander17. You already know. Share this video with your friends. Hopefully they, you know, feel the same way. Hopefully they understand. Share my channel with somebody. You know, maybe they need this channel more than you do. Just, you know, share the love, man. Share the love. Alright, that's it for this video. Peace out.